Let's move on to taxes, utility rates, economic incentives. As mayors of Harrisonville, over 28 years I think you have combined of leadership, you saw a lot of improvements in the community and helped lead that to make Harrisonville a better place. We have the airport, the road improvements, commercial, mechanic, Jefferson Parkway, 291. The community center was a huge asset to the community. We saw businesses come in, the Walmart Distribution Center, Church and Dwight, Universal Forest Products, iFill USA, as well as others. Our current mayor, from my perspective, seems to be more concerned about city taxes and utility rates, saying you've got to keep those low, we can't afford any type of incentive, any kind of economic development. Is that really a problem? Are our taxes and utilities, are we out of sync there? Does something need to be done? Who can address?
Well, I can tell you that one of the things that I had staff do, and we worked as part of a consortium with every city in our area, and we did a survey of taxes, utility rates, special taxing jurisdictions, and compared that to every other city around, big or small. And then we kind of ranked that of where we fit. You know, you obviously can't compare Archie to Harrisonville or you know, Overland Park to Harrisonville. We don't, you know. But where we wanted to be in comparison based on population, our service area and everything else, we never wanted to be the highest, and obviously we couldn't afford to be the lowest. So we always ranked right in the middle. We were right on the mark of right in the middle of where we should be based on our population and the services that we provide. So, I don't know, I don't think it's gone up, because I know they've raised some utility rates and stuff, but other than that, I don't think anything else has gone up. So I would guess we're still at that spot, but I think under good leadership, we would have those studies to show the citizens where we rank. Arbitrarily saying we're not going to do something doesn't solve the problem. Having good data, having good studies done to say, you know, we rank with, you know, other cities our size with the same population, because you go out to, in Kansas, and you go a little bit out of the metro, or you go up north out of the metro, there's cities similar to us. And so you compare to them, and we come in right with them or lower than them, then we're on target, and that's where we were always at. So it's never been an issue, but I will say that over the last 4 years, I would bet we've not done anything to check that.
Any other comments on that? I don't think it's any question that Judy has a good feel for the economic development. She obviously isn't going to raise taxes yet. I know she doesn't want to be the highest either, and I think she'll come up with a good balance for that.
Well, you know, Larry, if you think that's a problem, when I started as mayor, we was generating our own power, and that was not good. It was really not good. So what we did is just agreed to start in buying our power from people that we could buy it cheaper. And we had a brand new generator out there worth $1,300,000. And we sold that sucker, didn't we? We sold it to a town out in Kansas, and that's what we used to build Commercial Street with. The street lights every other street light was turned off to save energy. Well, as soon as we started buying from somebody else, nobody complained about lights, because we had lights, we had energy, and it energized the town to go ahead and do these other things and forget about those bills. I don't think that's a big problem.
Good. We've covered several areas today. Does anyone have comments they'd like to make for anything we left out that you wanted to address? Any final comments?
I have a final one.
Okay.
I don't think that the residents and the leaders and the community really realize what possibilities Harrisonville has. We're 60 miles from the major airport. You have every major asset that's required to get business and industry in this town. And there's a barrier that just, the town cannot get over the barrier of getting their leaders, getting the best leaders in their town activated in projects. And that's because at City Hall, no one's asking them to do this, or they haven't identified it. But with all of these assets, if you can have a good election and get the right people on the council, get the right mayor with the right attitude, and then find out who are some of your best leaders in town, bring them aboard as a supporter to the mayor and to the community, and then put together an economic development group. You don't have to hire one.